Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here, bringing you a new Hearthstone deck. So today we will check out the Discardlock, a deck that got a bunch of new tools with the Ungoro expansion and is in way better shape than with the Gadgetzan expansion. And that's mainly because the new tools are really good. Plus you have now the ability to combat Pirate Warriors way better. So before that, the Pirate Warriors were a bit of a problem for you. You had a very bad win rate against Pirate Warrior. But right now, for example, with this deck, I have 100% win rate against Pirate Warrior. Only faced 4 so far, but these games were all kinda easy to do. And that's because you have some new towns in the deck and, of course, the new Golakka Crawler. We are playing that, which is a 2 mana unit, 2/3, and Battlecry. You can destroy a pirate and you get +1/+1. So he's then a 3/4 for 2 mana. That is really insane. As you can see in the decklist, we are not running the new Warlock quest, which is normally working in a Discardlock deck, but you don't need that. That's pretty funny. So you are playing a Discardlock deck, but you don't need the quest that is intended to work with the Discardlock. So anyway, no quest for us, but what we are playing is the new legendary Clutchmother Zavas, which is whenever you discard this, give it +2/+2 and return it to your hand. So that's a unit you want to have in your starting hand, and then if you play all the cards that will discard cards for you, normally you are losing cards in your hand, so your hand is getting smaller and smaller, but with the Clutchmother Zavas, you will get cards back into your hand, plus the Clutchmother is just getting bigger and bigger, so if you discard that 2 times, then it is a 6/6 for 2 mana, which is really insane, but in general you will only get him 1 or 2 times discarded, so you will not keep the card until the end of the game when you have discarded him 5 times or whatsoever. So he will be in general a 4/4 or a 6/6 when you play him. You can also just play him on turn 2. If you have nothing else to play on curve, then just drop him on turn 2 as a 2/2. That's definitely fine. You don't need to keep the card in your hand just to get the extra effect. The rest of the cards is similar to before Gadgetzan. So with Karazhan you have the Malchezaar's Imp, you have the Soulfire here, Voidwalker, Darkshire Librarian, Direwolf Alpha, then the new Crawler, Knife Juggler, Succubus. These are all the same cards, but here in the end game, as you can see, we are running the Tark Reaper now, which is a new elemental. 3 mana, a 1/5, taunt, and he has 2 attack extra during your opponent's turn. So that's another card that will help you to force the Pirate Warriors to lose units on the board, which is really good. Because the rest of the decks that you're currently facing, just like the Quest Mage deck, these are all a bit slower decks, so you will definitely have a fun time against those decks with your deck right now. Then the last new tool the Discardlock gets with the Ungoro was the Lakkari Felhound. For 4 mana you will get a 3/8 with Taunt, another nice tool against Pirate Warrior but also against other decks, and as a Battlecry you need to discard 2 random cards. So that is very painful, discarding 2 random cards, but the stats are really good. Plus, of course, you have cards like the Clutchmother Zavas or you have the Silverware Golem, and these are getting more or less getting buffed if you discard them. So the Silverware Golem is dropping on the board, or the Clutchmother Zavas just going back into your hand and is getting stronger. So that's the discard lock we are trying out today. Win rate so far is really good for me, and if you like the deck, just check it out now. We will play a bit on the ladder with it. So boys, we are starting here against the Rogue. And what will the Rogue do? He will most likely play the Rogue quest. And he will most likely have some pirates early on. So the Golakka Crawler is really good against that. With the Darkshire Librarian, we have the Lakkari Felhound and the Tark Reaper. So I would say these two are kind of nice, but we are still dropping those. And hope to get some cards like a Silverware Golem here, because we have the Darkshire Librarian, so we want to discard something. Or we want the Malchezaar's Imp to get more cards into our hand. So we're drawing the left side cards. And getting a Flame Imp, something to play on turn 1, which is good, and the Doomguard, which is coming later as our finisher. If our opponent is just dropping a Swashbuckler here, we might just use the coin and go into the Crawler right away. Otherwise, just the Flame Imp will be nice on turn 1 as well. That's a nice little creature. 3/2, we are getting 3 damage dealt into the face, so we are losing 3 life. And there's a Caverns below. Unexpected. So he's going for the quest, and with that in mind, also got the Malchezaar's Imp. We could just play the Flame Imp here. We could also use the coin now for the Malchezaar's Imp. Depending on what he is doing, he might just go for the Swashbuckler, right? He's going for the Swashbuckler. He will try to get the Swashbuckler back in his hand. he's not doing that, then we can easily kill it, so that's not his intention. If there's still a pirate on the board, we're just killing it with Crawler. So he's going for the dagger, and he's hitting the Malchezaar's imp. Hit 1, don't care for that. So then dropping the Darkshire Librarian. Or the Succubus. Oh, the Succubus is even stronger. Let's try this guy. Hopefully we are not dropping the Doomguard. Please don't do that. We are dropping the Doomguard. As expected, there's a Tar Creeper, 4 in the face. The Succubus is a bit stronger than the Darkshire Librarian here, but the Darkshire Librarian also has the death effect that you will draw another card. There's the Swashbuckler, there is no patches, ooh, interesting, but there's Saucy Deckhand, going for the Flame Imp, and he's going for the Malchezaar's Imp. But we are not doing, oh there's patches. But what we are not doing is killing his Swashbuckler here, just with the Crawler, because right now the quest is only at 1. And he has only 3 cards in his hand. Normally he is trying to get the Swashbuckler back in his hand. That's the card that will give him more cards. This will not be tough for him. Mimic Pot, costing 3, he's getting a card, he's drawing 1 and getting a copy of that. But as you can see here, we can still push 7 damage in his face. So that's kind of nice. We are dropping the Tar Creeper, we are dropping the Voidwalker. 7 in the face, he's already down to 13. We can push more with the Soulfire. And we still have the 9 damage on board, and that will be enough to kill him next turn. And that's how you just destroy the rogue with the quest. Okay, backstab. And the Fan of Knives. Do you have that? Gives him another turn time. But even if he's getting the quest, no use that this is helping him. The Imp. With the Imp here, I really like to play the Librarian instead of the Soulfire. So we're drawing another card here through the Malchezaar's Imp. We're getting the Clutchmother. We're just going for the face. It's down to 8. And I mean, we can just drop the Clutchmother here. Not like he has some sort of huge AoE. The best one is the Fan of Knives. He has already played one. So let's just drop the Clutchmother for more damage. And it will be fine. If he has a Fan of Knives and he has some extra spell damage power, he could clear a few units. But we are still keeping a lot, and that should be normally enough. There's a Saucy Deckhand. He also has another Saucy Deckhand. He could clear the Tar Creeper. Could clear the Voidwalker, but he's still dying. And there's a concede. That was fast. No chance for the rogue with his quest. Game 2. And again, we have a rogue as an opponent. Flame Imp is again really good. We are dropping the other 2 guys and hopefully find a Crawler again. Not entirely. It's a Direwolf and the Knife Juggler. So probably then we are starting with the Flame Imp and playing the Direwolf Alpha on 2. He only replaced 1 card. Voidwalker is also decent. Still starting with the Flame Imp, of course. There's a Caverns below. Unexpected. We will then play the Direwolf Alpha. Silverware Golem, alright. So Direwolf Alpha. So pushing 4 damage in the face. Next turn playing Voidwalker alongside the Knife Juggler. And pushing even more damage in the face. He should now drop some units. I mean, he could also just get the weapon, but if he's just going for the weapon, that is super slow. Then he's just dying too easily. Swashbuckler. Okay. Getting the patches. Might get the Swashbuckler back. Also the coins. So he's going for the Direwolf Alpha. Which means that we hope to hit the Swashbuckler here, otherwise we will trade. Because we don't like to give him the Swashbuckler back in his hand, so a Flame Imp is good. Knife Juggler, Voidwalker, kill this please. There you go, 3 in the face. Then we have Flame Imp and Silverware Golem for the next turn. If we can find a discard effect, then we don't even need to play the Silverware Golem. Oh, Firefly. And backstab. Viscerate, wow, that's expensive. Knife Juggler is going down. And there's Succubus, so yeah, we can just get the Silverware Golem for free on the board. Do we need to kill the Firefly here? I mean, he might get his quest done, but we will push him to 17 right now. We have a lot of damage for the next turn, and then he's already nearly dead. I don't think so, we will just go for the face. We don't care for his quest right now. If he wants to get the quest done, he needs to get his units back in his hand, and then he cannot really trade. Cabal Chemist, yeah, that is helping you a lot, man. You would need a 0 cost potion, and that is stuff like the freezing potion. And it might be even the only 0 cost potion. Preparation. Another Eviscerate. Succubus is going down. That's the second Eviscerate for him. He will hit the Voidwalker. And that's it. Oh. Felhound. A nice little card. You know what? We will just continue killing. We will just kill the 1/1 here as well. And another 6 in the face. So he's already down to 8. And the victory should be ours in the next couple of turns. Possibly the next one, right? So it will be super hard for him. Yeah, Shadow Step. Which means if he's using the Shadow Step, playing the Cabal Chemist again, he could play 3 mana potion. But normally the 3 mana potion is not good enough to survive here. So there's another concede. That was another super fast game. Rogue Quest has no chance. So game 3. And this one is a Warrior. And Warrior, if he's playing Pirate Warrior, we are in a good spot. Look at the hand. Crawler, Voidwalker, and Clutchmother Zavas. So that is pretty decent. With the Succubus, we should be able to get the Clutchmother Zavas back again. So we have something to play early on with the Voidwalker. We can just clear a Pirate here with the Crawler. That should work out decently. And we are definitely seeing on the first turn normally if he's playing Pirate or if he's not doing that. So he's not playing Pirates. Okay, that's the Taunt Warrior. Interesting, and we got another Crawler. So I don't like that now too much. The Crawlers are not giving us any extra value. And we don't like to play the Succubus here on turn 2 because we still have the coin. For Fiery War Axe, he's clearing the Voidwalker. We get a Soulfire. Okay. Still gonna drop the Crawler first. He can kill that with the War Axe again. Normally our deck shouldn't be that great against the Taunt Warrior if he's not going too slow here. If he's just dropping all the taunts, we're running a bit into trouble. Doomguard. Oh, okay. I mean, we could just wait here and then play coin into Doomguard. Or we could use the coin right now into Succubus. Then we are hopefully dropping the Clutchmother, but that's a 33% chance. Shall we do that? Let's be risky today. Let's be risky. Succubus, and we are dropping Doomguard. Oh, we're dropping the Soulfire. No Doomguard. At least that. We have 6 damage on board. There's another War Axe. For you, man. So he will also take the armor. He's then back to 27. We can hit him for another 2, so back to 25. We're probably just using the life tab. Flame Imp. Yeah, we're using the life tab. Getting the Felhound, Flame Imp. 2 more on the face. So we then have the option to either play the Doomguard or the Felhound next turn. Clutchmother is coming back into our hand. If we are not getting super unlucky because we're drawing 1 more card. But could also be that we're getting the Silverware Golem. And then we're dropping the Clutchmother, we're dropping Silverware Golem and still keeping the Felhound into our hand. That would be by far the best outcome. Wow, Doomsayer. So Doomguard it is. Darkshire Councilman, let's not be unlucky here. Give him the Clutchmother. Oh yeah. Clutchmother it is. This one is coming back into our hand as a 4/4 then. And we might just play that next turn. Depends a bit, he has 5 cards currently, so if we drop too much, we'll just do the Brawl. Dirty Red, getting the Clutchmother. And that was the first taunt, it was. Whirlwind, Sleep with the Fishes. Isn't that? It is Sleep with the Fishes, and then we need to kill the Dirty Red. Oh, it's a Battle Rage. That is interesting. So he's drawing 2 cards here. Darkshire Librarian. What else can we do? I guess nothing. Let's just drop the Councilman, Librarian, killing his unit here and 6 in the face. So if he's using a Brawl now, we're getting at least a card from the Darkshire Librarian. And we are keeping 1 unit on the board. And we have some good units, so if we get there's a Brawl, if we get the Doomguard, Clutchmother or the Darkshire, we should be still fine. Even one of those, please. So we're keeping the Darkshire Councilman. We are getting one card from the Librarian. Getting the Defender of Argos. So if we're getting another small unit, we can just play both. It is a Flame Imp. So we're gonna do that. Hopping. And we're also drawing another card, by the way. We're still playing the units, but let's do that first. So that's a 5-6 here. That's hitting the face. It's down to 15. And we have currently 10, 11 damage on board. If we drop the die with Alpha, that would be then 14. Stonehill Defender, he's discovering a Taunt minion. 5 mana left. Hey, that is not a Taunt minion, that is another Acolyte of Pain, and he's getting some armor. So we're nearly there. Not missing too much in the situation, and we got the double Direwolf. Double Direwolf. Soulfire as well. Is that enough? Let's see. We can buff the Defender to 4, then we can hit 5. The Darkshire Councilman is going up to... How much is it? 7, 8, that's 13. Here's a... Ooh, that's exactly enough. That was close. So, gonna kill his 1-4. Then we're hitting him for 5 in the face, 8 in the face, and we have the Soulfire for another 4. Let me use that, please. Oh, there you go. Oh man, that was super close. We have lethal and winning against the Taunt, where we are on to an 8. So, good results. We are now going up to rank 9. And that will be the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed the deck. And if you have, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and give me some feedback in the comment section. That would be very helpful for me. And I will then see you in the next episode of Hearthstone Deck Guides. See you then, guys, and thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye bye.